Alright, hey, what's going on, guys? This is HobFoote. We're coming back to you live on Mixer. Unless you're watching this on YouTube, in which case this was live on Mixer, but you're watching it on YouTube, obviously. So that was pretty dumb for me to say. Well, okay. What's going on, guys? Yeah. Did I say this is HobFoote? I don't know if I said that already. I just forgot. I'm real ditzy today. Alright. I'm back with another Chaos playthrough. We are working our way through The Witcher, the first one. I think it's just called The Witcher. I don't think it's got, like, The Witcher something something. Certainly not The Witcher 1 in its official title. But anyway, that's what I'm doing. And yeah, welcome. We are going to try to make a Chaos playthrough out of this. It's going to be a little different than our other Chaos playthroughs that are on BratCat. Check those out if you want to. They're Knights of the Old Republic 1 and 2. So some Star Wars games there. And it's going to be a little different, but we're still going to try and make our best out of the Chaos playthrough. I had this whole list of things I wanted to say, and I've just plumb forgot about them. I think this is our third playthrough right now, so we're still kind of in the very beginning of this story. Right now we are in we're in the Witcher's laboratory. I can't sound like Dexter. I wish I could. DJ, get out of my laboratory. That's not what he sounds like. Sounds like I'm constipated. Oh god. But yeah, so we are here and we are going to just get to it. If you want to know what's going on, check out the playlist and hit the previous videos in this playlist up. Check them out. But if you don't really care about that and you just want to know what's going on, basically we are a Witcher, Geralt. We are known throughout all the land, but we seem to have something happened to us and we don't know what and we forgot. And so we're back here at Kaer, which is the home of the Witchers. And it was under attack by evil Professor John Lennon and his lackey. I don't know who. Somebody found in the circus. I don't know. And yeah, so I don't know what we're going to do now. We are on our way. We got to check out our log. Let's see if we can do that. Here's our quest. Defending Kaer. Leo's death. So Leo perished at the hand of Professor Lennon, the bandits leader. I need to rest and then explore the fortress. I should make sure Triss and the other Witchers are alright. Any surviving intruders, well, I'll make them regret Leo's murder. Alright, so we're going to do some exploration. And we're going to kind of walk around. This is our creepy basement, where we have giant bugs and, like, torture devices over there. So, yeah. Let's talk to Vesemir.
Eskel came by while you were resting. Triss is still unconscious, but stable.
That's a relief.
I've made a decision, Wolf. We abandon Kaer. There's nothing holding us here.
I see.
We need to bid Leo farewell and wait for Triss to recover.
And the bandits?
Yes, we need to finish things. But first, we must make a healing potion for Triss. We'll need to search for ingredients. Nothing useful left here.
I can do that. How do I make the potion?
Lambert will give you the formula. Look for him by the fireplace. He's with our brave sorceress.
Lambert? He doesn't hate Triss?
Feels guilty, I think. The first thing Triss will hear when she wakes is, "Finally awake, Marigold." That's Lambert. Let's get to work. Later I'll teach you how to extract ingredients from monsters. I'll be in the main hall.
Fine.
Fine. I guess I'll meet you in the hall. Alright, left click on the scroll icon or press J to open the journal. Quest will show you your next mission and choose the potion for Triss quest. Left click track quest to track on the mission map. Alright, so we are going to go back to our journal here. Ooh, tutorials. Alright, we don't want that. We want quests up here. We got defending and we got potion for Triss. So we need to track it. Okay, I guess you just hit track. Thought there was a shortcut. Guess not. So let's see. Circle of elements. Stairs to ground floor. It's glowing, so I'm assuming that's the direction we're supposed to go. So that seems... I really thought I could harvest those mushrooms. Suppose not. Oh. These are not the stairs I came down before? Like, the stairways were blocked when I came down. There's another stairwell or something. See, this comes up here, but this was blocked when we came down the first time. So there's like, they did something weird with the stairs during our first quest when we came down that direction. I'm not sure what it was, but... Alright, well, let's check out our map again. So we got stairs to upper floor, banquet hall, kitchen, Lambert's over there. We already been here. This is the laboratory entrance. Upper floor. Alright, so it doesn't really say... Oh, it just said go talk to Lambert. Okay, I knew that. I knew that. Okay, yeah, I didn't know that. Hello, Lambert. You want to call him Lambert? Lamp man.
Geralt, is something wrong?
Your hairline's receding.
I need to make a potion for Triss.
You tell me.
You should find a vial of white gull in the armory on the upper floor. Grab some calcium equum from the evening hall. Look for white stones in one of the chests. If you find any stragglers, finish them. We don't need prisoners. The stairs are through that door.
All right, gonna do some more killing.
Marigold lies unconscious by the fire.
Okay, let's, I don't think we really need to ask these two questions here. We, pretty much know that we're just gonna search around till we find them. But down here, we can tell them something or we can just peace out. Let's go ahead and roll a die 4. We're gonna go odds and evens and, pick odds and evens that way. We got a 2. That's an even number, so we're gonna pick our 4. That's an even number, so...
I'll find you later.
We'll just peace out. Find you later. Prepare potions in the... prepare potions with Peter Piper when he picks a couple pickled peppers with prepared potions. In meditation mode, gather the required ingredients first. Alright, well that seems like that was a little needlessly... Man, you guys are clumsy. Get the fuck out of my way. What are you doing? Alright. There's a fireplace. Left click on a lit campfire to enter meditation mode. Meditate by lit campfires. The fire will ignite by itself if you have flint. If you lack flint, use the Igni signal. Oh, okay, sign. Whatever. Okay, I don't need to meditate right now. So let's, how do I back out of this? I just hit the meditate? Okay, cool. Salamander bandits. It seems like if that leak has done that much damage here, like, how do you store food here? Look at all this moldy stuff. That's one thing, like, moldy foods. Alright, let's, fuck it, let's just take all this. I usually like to take everything and anything that I can. And then, I usually end up regretting it later at some point. Flint, sure, why not? And a wardrobe. A blue battery. No, it's a blue battery. It restores vitality. Nothing here, nothing here. Oh, there's a guy. Oh, I think we got the wrong... Attack him, what are you doing? I stunned him right at the end there. Ooh, corpses to loot. Ah, what's going on? Oops, hit the wrong button. I'm so glad it gives me corpses to loot in this game. I was really hankering for some corpses in KOTOR. games. And they just wouldn't give them to me. Why you walk backwards so slow? Oh. Hope we can go for a swim. Guess not. Alright, let's see what is up this way. What is up, my dudes? Got an upper floor. Well, guess we're not going that way. How do these guys know I'm... Whoa!
Mess with me and die.
Man. The group thing takes a while to kill people. I totally hit that on time, you jerk. Alright, your turn. Man, you guys are so noisy, yelling all the time. Man. Ah, did it again. I don't know why I think that one closes my menu. Certainly doesn't. Right, look at all these corpses. Oh, I'm so happy. Alright, let's start over this way. We're already here. We'll go through this room and... A rat? Interesting. Alright, nothing special here. What do we got? Goose fat, grease, high quality base for blade coatings. I should coat my blade. I got a whetstone. Increase damage. Let's go ahead and use this. I haven't used that in a while. Alright, and let's go ahead and shook it up. Okay, and let's go ahead and check out what do we got here. Thunderbolts. Increases damage, taunting out, increases endurance. Damage minus 30%. Oh boy. Non-combat. What? I was hoping it'd bring up my damage increased by 10% for 14 hours. Woo, that lasts a long time. It lasts a long, long time. It lasts me a long time. Okay, how do I unpause this again? There we go. It's like, how did I just pause this? I don't remember. It's so bright. I bet this place was freaking gorgeous before all the, unknown potion. Okay, I'm not sure what that does. Let's, find out... Will it tell you what it is? No, just right-click to use. It could be dangerous, I'm sure. If I remember correctly, though, for those of you, again, you should watch the first couple episodes of this, but for those of you that don't recall, or that aren't going to do that, I did say I have played this a little bit. I have played up to a certain point. I don't know how many hours. I played a little bit, but I've not beaten the game. I have no idea what all happens in here, and it has been quite a few months since I've done any of that. So here's the stairs to Triss's room. Let's look through all her stuff. Where does she hide her dildos? That's what we want to find. She's probably going to need that ASAP. We got bread, goat's milk, restores endurance. Sold or given to someone, okay. Oh, I didn't know you could just give people food. That's interesting. Oh, a trunk. More bottled water and a grindstone. Is that different from the... Oh, that's 20%. The whetstone was 10%, and the grindstone is 20%. Very, very interesting. Let's go this way. I wonder what these things are. Look like they're used for shooting arrows at. The library's over there. Okay. These are different stairs. A map. Where are we? Ah, we're over here. The stairs that you can't go up. So right down there is the Dexter's laboratory, and I guess at the top is Dee Dee's tower. Oh, I don't know what happened. Oh, that's right. Okay, I forgot about this. So this is Triss's room at the moment. But, like I did say in a previous video, I have played a few hours into Witcher 3. Just got it on sale, and I was like, oh, cool, thing's coming out, let me get it. That's right, I'm one of those guys. The world's full of me, I suppose. But, so you're in this room, and this is kind of where, perhaps if you haven't seen Witcher 3, I won't spoil it for you, but this is kind of where you start in the game up here, hanging out. Yeah. So if you kind of want to know what's going on in the Witcher game series, go ahead and watch this series through. I'm planning on playing 1, 2, and 3, and then playing the expansions and getting that all done up. So if you want to see the story of The Witcher, and you're like, man, I don't have time to play this, I just want to, you know, watch this when I can, stick around. We'll play through this, and we can figure out what's going on. Why did I go over there for the wardrobe? It's weird. But, yeah, and then you can hang out, and it's like you're playing it, but, you know, you're not, if you don't have time. Is that a thing I can read? Guess not. It's freaking me out how shiny this floor is. I don't know that I like that. But, tiger pelt thing, that's pretty cool. I can't believe it doesn't catch on fire, but... Alright, a dresser. What do we got here? A Toussaint Red. Medium strength alcohol, thought by many to be the most exquisite red wine in the world. And it's all mine. Okay, I don't know what I was supposed to find up here. Was I supposed to get something from her room? Here, let's open her journal. That's handy. Nope. Let's go to Le Quests. And I need to get a mineral and some alcohol to Lambert, killing any bandits I encounter on the way. Alright, well. Oops, that's the wrong button. Ooh, did I see 28 gold? Because I've got a golden coin. Because I've got a golden circle that gets me things. And I'm gonna probably spend it on lots of stuff.
You'll regret the day you were born.
Man, my sword sucks. Whoa. Floating messages. Tip, turn off floating messages like too fast and final attack in the game options. Well, I probably should. I can't see them anyway, but you never know if they'll say something useful that I might catch out of the corner of my eye. 2 gold. I'm gonna steal all your coins. Okay, so the controller doesn't really do a dodge thing. Let me try that keyboard out real quick if I can. Maybe it's only when I got the sword out? Okay. Okay, yeah, it's doing it. Okay. Well, interesting. Got all sorts of stuff here. What's going... Ooh, can I get in here? Can I find... Nope. Like, this, like, leaky, dusty, open to the outside room here is not a good place to store books and scrolls and such. Especially when you've got, apparently piss-poor security, for keeping people out. I feel like it's a little convenient that those crooks knew exactly where to go. Oh, out of all these places, let's go down to the, dungeon area, because that's probably where they keep everything, right? Like, we won't look for a library. I suppose here it's a library. Did I loot this already? Nope. Well, that's the downstairs. It's quite a ways away. How do you make a layer this thick? See all that? That's crazy how thick this floor is. I wonder if that's like a real life thing too, whether it'd be that thick. I mean, I know that's kind of what Helps hold it up because it's part of the arch, but still seems a little crazy. Just a cow's head on the wall, because why not? Fireplace. Rats running from me everywhere. It's kind of like a weird place to put a window if you've got a thing out there. Is that just can't tell if that's an overhang with no light. No, it looks like they just kind of cut off the map out there. All right, what do we got going on here? So we got a cabinet. Have I found anything here? I don't think I have. Can't get through there. The evening hall. Not the morning hall. The evening hall. Ooh, what's that? It's a fancy looking little chest thing. Looks hella secure too. That is the most, this is your quest objective looking chest I've ever seen. Like, the only way you could make it more obvious is if you put some neon lights all around it. Let's see, we've got some swallow. All right, swallow that. And calcium equum, that's what we were looking for. Now, you'll see here, let's hover back over it. It has vitriol and rubido. Now, at the end of one of their episodes before, we looked through a bunch of stuff in our thing, and we know vitriol is one of the alchemical things. And we'll see shortly, I'm sure, how to use such things as these. The rubido is something different. I don't think we had that, but maybe we did. All right, Rivian Kriek. Cherry beer brewed in Rivia. Okay, so we know Rivia is a place. That's pretty good. And maybe some of us already knew that if you've watched the Netflix series, is Geralt of Rivia. That's from his home place. I don't think this place is Rivia here, but I don't know what a Kriek is. Is that a common term for a alcoholic beverage? Never heard of that before. We got an unknown potion. And The Frightener, a book. This book discusses frighteners. All right. I'm really happy with how they treat books in this game, because I really like the games where you go and you read all the books and everything, and they're very important to this game, as you will see in just a second when I get ready to read it. So let's pull up our journal. And so also we've got separate inventory sections here for alchemical components, which I like to collect everything, so I wish they didn't quite do that, but whatever. Where's our book? Here's our book. Did it put I'm surprised they didn't put that up in quest items. Interesting. Let's right-click this thing. The Frightener, a collection of information on an unusually rare monster known as the Frightener. This book adds a bestiary entry to the journal. So this is why books are important. It's going to add stuff to our journal. They're going to tell us how to fight or otherwise deal with certain types of creatures that we find throughout the world, which is important for us because we might not know if we don't find a book. So if I come up on some drowners, which we'll see at some point in here, those of you familiar with the series know what that's at, what that is. Otherwise, hold tight. I'm sure we'll see them. They're like the goblin of the Witcher world. So I don't want to say it's like Pokemon, but it's like anything where you have certain creatures and things that are weak to some things, impervious to others, or that have to be treated in a certain way. And these books tell us, like, oh, you have to stun them, and then you can kill them right away, or sometimes you have to set them on fire, and then that's really effective. It's super effective. I really want to actually like a Pokemon game out of the Witcher creatures. That'd be like, you should call it Poke Creep. I don't know. It could be like a creepy monster thing. It'd be awesome. I guess that's really just Magic the Gathering, but okay. But anyway, so we're going to be looking for these things. Otherwise, if we don't find these things, if we find a monster, we might not know how to fight them. So we might spend a lot of time and effort killing things when we don't really want to do that necessarily. So, these books are important. I really like that because I really like to read the books through a game anyway, because it's good stuff. All right, so now you can see new journal entry, and see it's giving us new journal entries on both the creatures and ingredients that have to do with the Frightener. So let's go ahead and open our journal. And here we've got ingredients. So we had before all these things, right? But now we've got a couple new things. So we got a Frightener's eye, and it's removed from a Frightener's carcass. We got a Frightener's claw, also removed from the Frightener, and calcium equum. It's a popular mineral commonly referred to as horse lime. Don't know why that is. Maybe because equum, or maybe equum's named after the horse. I don't know. But anyway, so yeah. So here's the other important thing. We might need these ingredients in a recipe for a potion or for something. Is there crafting in this? I don't know if there's other crafting in this series or not. I don't remember. But we wouldn't be able to get them until we found a book explaining, hey, these are things you can get from them. So that's why they're also important. So let's go up to monsters. And here now we have our entry of Frightener. We might have already had an entry on Frightener before from the stuff we saw, but this will also add new information as well. So we've got occurrence, immunities, susceptibilities. These are important to us. Fighting tactics, also very important, and the alchemy, which gives us a look at the things we can salvage from them. So Frighteners are very rare. They come into being as a result of magical experiments to create a Frightener. A mage has to possess great power and a basic knowledge of mutation. Frighteners are immune to almost all effects. Susceptibility, they are sensitive to steel and silver, very sensitive to loud sounds at high frequencies. In combat, Frighteners rely on their size and strength. They try to knock their opponents down and then deal a lethal blow. Now, steel and silver is important. You'll later see why, if this is new to you. And let's see, and I love this little extra text they've got down there. The first mage to create a Frightener was the infamous renegade Dagobert Sula, a diligent student of the Zerrikanian Masters of Alchemy. Okay, there's a new place, Zerrikanian, so something of Zerrikania, Zerrikan, whatever that might be. Winky face, I know, but I'm pretending like I don't. For those of you that don't know. Where was I at? Diligent student of the Zerrikanian Masters of Alchemy and the supervisor of the trial of the grasses carried out at Kaer. That's where we're at. Upon beholding the abomination he had created, Sula is said to have cried, "What have I done?" He destroyed the monster. His notes, however, survived. So I think it's very ironic that, look at that face there. That's not a Frightener. That is, but it's an ugly face. What a menu, huh? The, Trial of the Grasses we've briefly alluded to, here at Kaer, but I think it's interesting that this guy created it and he was here and created this stuff at this place we're at, and of course, now a Frightener has come to frighten us all. Anyway, on with what we're doing. So now we've got what we need, I think, to go help Triss, which is good. But we are not done exploring here. We also have another quest, which is to clear out all the bandits in these places, and we don't know that we've done that yet. So we have got to keep on looking. Never noticed these the first time I came through here. It's an interesting, is it supposed to be a cheetah or a cougar or something? Got some plants there. Very cool, very cool. It looks like a map. Oneth, Par. Must be an old map. Let's see, does that match anything we've got in our map? Oh boy, okay. Not really. Yeah. Alright. A little sensitive there, left and right. I tried to dial the sensitivity back, but I guess I only was mildly successful. Oh, I thought there was a person there. I was like, oh, here's another looking thing. Alright, what do we got here? Monstrum. or A Portrayal of Witchers book, an anti-Witcher pamphlet. It describes how ordinary people perceive Witchers and recounts the story of Kaer destruction. I guess they meant before that. Like I said, we've also got 2 more unknown potions. Oh no, okay, we got White Gall. It's an alchemical base used to make other potions. Mild Witcher's hallucinogen. And then another unknown potion. If we drink them, I think we know what they are, but I don't recall. Oh, okay, so that's the White Gall is what we needed, I suppose. We needed to have a special alcohol. I guess I should have known that. Here's another, like, this is your quest result, AF kind of looking chest here. Let's go ahead and open our other book over here. Let me see. Oops, right click. Monstrum, or A Betrayal of Witchers, anonymously written, of course, because they're not brave enough to put their names on here. Indeed, there is nothing more repulsive than these monsters that defy nature and are known by the name of Witcher, as they are the offspring of foul sorcery and witchcraft. They are unscrupulous scoundrels without conscience and virtue, veritable creatures from hell, capable of taking lives. They have no place amongst decent and honest folk. And this Kaer, where these villains nest, I like how they use nest like a monster would, and practice foul rituals, must be wiped off the face of the earth, and all evil traces of it need be treated with salt and saltpeter to complete the deed. Oh, adds a glossary entry to the journal. Okay. Interesting. I guess, do we close it here? Is that close? Yeah. Huh, adding Witchers to the glossary. Very interesting. Let's open up our journal again. Oh, okay, I guess we got another thing here. Witchers, due to their otherness, unusual abilities, and magic skills, Witchers are treated as outcasts and sometimes even meet with hatred. This hatred was made manifest during the infamous attack on Kaer, which led to the destruction of the fortress, well, it looks like it does now, and the death of most of the Witchers wintering there. So we know Witchers are rare, and they're a little odd so far as people go, and they're not well perceived. That's very important to this world and what's going on in our stories. Those who survived are doomed to extinction since they no longer train successors. Don't we hear, though? I don't know. Maybe this is just like a common thing. People need Witchers but are simultaneously afraid of them. The itinerant warriors inspire fear because they are mutants and have superhuman powers. A Witcher is rarely a welcome guest, and contacts with members of this profession are almost always limited to business. Witchers are invariably attacked during pogroms. Pogroms? Was I supposed to say a program? Pogrom, okay. And social upheavals directed against those who deal in magics. So yeah, nobody likes Witchers. And of course, people fear what they do not understand and come to hate it and keep themselves from understanding. So that's kind of what you see here. Now, medicine. This will tell us what kind of... I like these things because they inform our world that we are in. For centuries, diseases have plagued mankind, yet when Jan Becker subjected the power to his will, people gained a powerful weapon in their fight against disease. It's an odd thing. Maybe we'll learn more about that later. It's kind of some odd things going on in that sentence. Mages study bacteria and viruses. Odd that they have such knowledge of these things. The way and the term germs, okay. The way germs spread as well as genetics. Wow, they're pretty advanced for being in effed up castles. Their research is used by medics who set up hospitals and produce increasingly effective medicines. There are also magical potions capable of healing wounds and internal injuries. Many magic users, such as Marty Sodergrim or Vicenna, have become healers, traveling the world and using their magic for the good of others. Awesome. Alright, what else can we find in here? More stuff to loot. All about looting stuff. What do we got? Daggers. Okay, let's go ahead and take those, I suppose. I guess I can't take any more. I didn't realize. Oh, I think I do remember this. Yeah, you want like the... Where'd it go? Oh, I dropped the other one. Okay. Basically, you want to take it so you can sell it. But you can only carry, like, I don't know that I've ever used these other weapons. But perhaps I've been doing it incorrectly. It's a very good probability. Can I lower or open the portcullis? I love this section here. This is awesome. Where the gate is obviously underneath there, but they've constructed it so that you would, you know, you've got your, where you would pour boiling vats of oil and grease and stuff. But obviously they've also got cannons in this world or something. Because look at that. It's all effed up. And it looks like it would have come in through there and ended up there. Very interesting. Hey, guy. Ooh. Why can't I attack you? Oh, apparently I'm just cycling through my weapons now. I didn't know that's what that button does. Perhaps I misassigned it. I wanted to attack the guy, but okay. No, that doesn't do it. Alright. Well, as soon as I figure out how to sell this stuff, I will. Yeah, I'm one of those guys. Guys, I take everything and we're gonna try and sell it and make some monies. I don't like the way those birds all just kind of sprouted from the center of a circle. I was like, here, let's spawn some birds just right here. Very uniform. Okay, why are you getting all jigged up? I guess I'm getting stuck on the wall. I'm coming to the rescue! We can find that hole in the floor. I guess right there. That's where we were just kind of up there looking at stuff. Very interesting. Alright, let's open our journal again. Let's see, do I have to talk to somebody right now? Talk to Lambert, yep. Where's... oh, he's over there. Hey, buddy.
What do you need?
Poof, what do you need? Poof, what do you need? Poof, what do you need? Alright, we're gonna... ooh, let's roll a die 4. See whether we just talk to him, or just tell him it's done, or what. Odds and evens. 3, that's an odd number. So we're gonna pick our odd number here.
Done.
Got the ingredients.
I have the ingredients.
Guess we're not talking.
And it's safe upstairs.
Good. You'll need 2 more things to make the potion. The claw of a mighty beast and some celandine. Vesemir will tell you where to find them. Let me teach you the formula.
Do I know the formula now? Guess I know the formula. Potion for Triss. It's its own thing. Effects. This potion is intended for Triss and has no other use. It's made by mixing a Frightener's Claw with ingredients providing a total of 1 measure each of rebus and vitriol. So these are the different things that we find have different components to them, and you've got to mix them together to get the correct color matchups when you make a potion. Sometimes they've got special substances and ingredients that you need in order to make things. And the other big thing is toxicity. Normal people can't drink a Witcher's potion. It's very, very toxic. But because Witchers undergo their special stuff, it doesn't bother them as much. So, let's see. According to Lambert's instructions, the potion for the unconscious sorceress Triss can be made of celandine, a Frightener's Claw, and a suant mushroom, though calcium equum can replace the latter ingredient. Once gathered, these components should be mixed with the white gall. We got a tawny owl, increases endurance regeneration, particularly valued by Witchers, who often use signs in combats. That's good for us if we do that. Long-lasting, in preparation for an all-night vigil at the side of a cursed man or before a battle which is certain to be prolonged, a Witcher mixes a dose of tawny owl potion to boost his endurance. And then white gall. It's a hallucinogenic beverage, but can also be used to create other potions. Serves as a base for complex potions, accommodating up to 5 other ingredients. So you can mix a white gall and then it'll get you the base for a lot of potions. Let's see. Long-lasting, medium. White Gall is a mild hallucinogenic which provides pleasure during the long nights Witchers spend at their fortress waiting out the winter. The Witchers make this potion using secret saprophytes grown in the dungeons of Kaer Morhen, but it can also be made from commonly available ingredients. I wonder if that's the mushrooms. I don't know what saprophytes are. Let's go ahead and talk to Vesemir.
Oh, that was a tough fight.
I found a few intruders upstairs, but
I understand they won't be a problem. Lambert, however, let the Frightener get to him. Nothing serious. Good you went after Triss and handled that mage.
she was able to salvage some equipment, but it looks like the main device has vanished.
Our beautiful sorceress.
I think I forgot
was
honey
right.
in my tea.
I know. You did well, Wolf. Take this armor and sword. I've been keeping them for you.
Sweet. Alright, let's roll a die 4. Let's see what happens. Oh, that's a 4. Of course it is. So, nothing's really
We'll
changed.
speak later.
Frightener's Vision. Witcher's studded leather jacket. Oh, did it auto-equip them on me? Let's, whoops, that's not what I wanted to do. Oh, I forgot. You gotta save your game. Here, let's save our game. Should have done that before now. Overwrite the Witcher's laboratory. Alright. Yep, auto-equipped it on me. Pretty cool. Ah! I don't have a negative damage steel sword. Very awesome. Ineffective against most monsters, but good against humans. This other stuff. Now let's pull up our journal. Find our quests. Oh, okay, I still need to speak to Vesemir. Okay. Thought I did that, but I guess not.
Yes?
So I guess Lambert, he gave me the formula.
I take it you already have white gall and calcium equum.
I do. What next?
You'll need celandine. Take what I have, plus the claw of a monster like the Frightener. To skin a creature, take a sharp knife and cut along the torso. You'll find the Frightener's carcass in the upper courtyard. Once you've extracted the claw, rest by the fire while making the potion.
Cool. Alright. So I think what we're gonna do, we're gonna call it a day here, and wait. You just have to wait for my next video, and we will go ahead and always try to find like a good thing to kind of turn my character around and look at stuff. Anyway, that's it for me today, guys. Stay tuned for our next episode. Like I said, if this is a little shocking to you, we're moving to a shorter format, which is hopefully more easily ingestible, and we will it'll take longer for us to get through some stuff, but we will hopefully make it easier for you guys to watch. Let us know what you think about that. Trying to keep the content varied. If you want to see different things, you want to see more of something, you've got a specific game you want to see us play or play a certain way, please go ahead and let us know. You can either let me know down in the comments section here on YouTube, or you can jump over to Mixer and jump in the chat. There's a link down in the description for a for my link. A link to my Mixer channel. You can go ahead and follow there, and you'll get a notification every time I go live there. It will be not every day like it was before. So it'd be a cool time to, you know, occasionally jump in and chat with me, hang out. We can play this game through together, have some cool conversations, get other people in the chat having some cool conversations. And yeah, so I always lose what I'm going to say in the middle of my like thought process. But just let me know what you think. You can jump into Mixer and we can chat there, and you can tell me about your different ideas or opinions on different stuff. You can also find me on Twitter, link down in the description, but I'm at HobFoote, HobFoote, and you can hit me up there, and we can chat just not about what you think about different games we should play or how we should play them, but also we can chat about literally anything, right? Just you know, you want to talk about books and science and history and, you know, sci-fi and fantasy and movies, games, TV shows, anything, hit me up and let's chat it out, because like I like having conversations with people and I've got no friends, so you should be my friend and I'll be your friend. And I think that's everything. That's it for me, guys. I'm rambling too much. For those of you that are in the chat, stay in the chat and I will BRB yo. All right, peace out, Girl Scouts.